Yes, it's true. I placed a bet with $100 worth of tokens that @Real Donald Trump's Twitter profile will tweet again in 2022. If I'm right, I'll get $258 back. But if I'm wrong, I get nothing. And this isn't the only crazy crypto bet going on. In fact, I'm gonna make another one with you here today. Just listen to the options out there. Wanna bet whether Republicans will win control of the Senate? Whether Volodymyr Zelensky will be the Time Person of the Year, whether the new Avatar movie will gross more than $650 million, whether Elon Musk will become the CEO of Twitter in November, or whether Brittney Griner will return to the US by New Year's Day. Well, you can bet your tokens on any of these and countless more crypto propositions, all from the comfort of your own home. Using the crypto prediction market that is blowing up the Polygon blockchain right now, PolyMarket. Welcome in, guys. I am David here with Crypto Tutorials, and today I'm going to give you the lowdown on exactly what a predictive market is and show you step by step how to use PolyMarket. In case it isn't already obvious, these are not like regular bets. They're decentralized share buying, which creates some amazing and unique opportunities. I do need to be crystal clear though, none of this is financial advice. Compared to the normal risks of crypto investing, prediction markets are like competing in a TikTok outlet challenge. So what exactly is PolyMarket? Well, it's what's commonly referred to as an information market platform. This means that you get to trade on the world's most highly debated topics, from coronavirus and Twitter, all the way over to politics and business. Look, if people want to debate on it, they can wager on it. And this information can be used for a lot of different things. Some people come here to gauge the temperature of our world because research has shown that when investors bet money on the outcomes of their predictions, those predictions are far more accurate. So if you're trying to decide whether Ethereum will go up and down in the next few weeks, this can be a great place to get some information. But it's much more than just that. PolyMarket is a fully decentralized exchange. It's always open for trading. This project raised over $4 million to launch and has grown to well over $100 million in total volume. So we're not talking about some fly-by-night idea. The pools on PolyMarket are fully decentralized. That means that no central authority creates them. They are set up by the users of the site. So if you want to set up a pool to bet on if Gary Busey will get arrested again this year, you can. I'll explain how a winner is decided in just a moment. But to open a new market, you'll need some liquidity. Each proposition has its own liquidity pool, and that is entirely based on user deposits. You can see it right here. This tells you how much money is in each pool, which determines how quickly the price will shift if you decide to bet. Now let's take a look at a couple examples. My original plan was to show you how I made a killing on the Federal Reserve rate. Yeah, I had a hunch that the Fed would only increase rates by 50 basis points instead of 75 with the election coming up. And a $25 purchase in this pool was set to pay out at $386. Which would have been awesome, except they raised the rates by 75 basis points, thus proving the collective wisdom of the market, wiping out my little wager, and ruining a really fun video moment.
Yeah, there it is!
So instead, we're gonna have to focus on some theoretical examples, like which party will control the Senate after the 2022 election. Now this pool has some big money on it. Over $1.1 million in volume and over $600,000 deposited in liquidity. At the bottom are all the details about how this market is being determined, like the fact that a 50-50 split between the parties will fall toward the Democrats because they control the White House and the vice president is the tiebreaker in the Senate. Now this pool is currently standing at 32% towards the Democrats and 68% towards the Republicans. So if I put $100 in on the Democrats right now, I stand to make $206 in profits. If I put $1,000 in, I'm gonna make $2,057 in profits. On the other hand, if I was to go on the Republican side and put $100 in, I would only make $45 of profit, whereas with $1,000, I would make $445 in profit. Let's compare this to a much smaller pool. Will Arbitrum airdrop a native token before the end of this year? As you can see, the liquidity on this is only $362. So if I bet $10 that yes, it will drop, I get a 274% profit. However, if I bet $1,000 on the same wager, I only get a 49.81% profit. You can see how the liquidity shifts the odds massively. Now, if you not only want to gamble on this airdrop, but you also want to get some of the free tokens, go to getmyfreecrypto.com. I've got an airdrop masterclass that I am giving away for free right now. So hurry and head on over. So liquidity providers are the middlemen who set up each of these markets, and they get paid a 1% fee for every time someone buys or sells shares in the market. Now that might sound a little funny to say sell shares, but this is where the market gets really, really cool. See, you don't even have to wait for the event in question to actually happen in order for you to make some money off of it. You can sell out your shares at any time. For example, if you decided to buy shares that Hunter Biden will not be federally indicted by January 6th, the odds on that right now are 13% to yes and 87% to no. I could buy some shares and then I could check back in a month. Assuming he hasn't been charged yet, the market will still be open. And the odds on this would probably have shifted since the deadline is getting closer. Or what if a grand jury was suddenly convened? The odds might swing substantially. In this case, you could sell your shares and take some profits now, or you could wait for the event to resolve and get an even bigger prize. In each market, you can see how the share price for each side has shifted over time by checking out this graph up here. You can also see any positions you hold and if they've moved up or down in value since you purchased them. All of this leads to a really big question, which is, how do these events actually resolve? How does PolyMarket determine if SpaceX's Starship has successfully reached outer space by December 31st of 2022? Well, that's up to this site, the Universal Market Access, or umaproject.org. This is an oracle, which provides the final decision to PolyMarket. If you want to start a new pool, this is where you begin. Let's say I wanted to create a new proposal. Will this YouTube video get over 10,000 views by December 1st? Hint, it definitely will, especially if you click the like and subscribe buttons. Now to do that, I would add it in here, and on December 1st, they would go out and verify the view count on YouTube. Then they'd upload that information and the answer to the blockchain. This allows anyone to set up a custom market. Now that you understand how it works, it's time to see it in action. To kick that off, I'll show you how easy it is to place a bet. Now you can set up a membership by sending in USD coins from an exchange or directly from your MetaMask. And I'm gonna send in $50 to start. I have to verify a quick transaction and pay a tiny amount of gas fees, and boom, I'm ready to go. Let's begin by looking at some of the more popular and trending proposals. As you can see, we got a variety of different ones about politics, some about the NFL, Hunter Biden, Dogecoin, and right here, will Russia use a nuclear weapon before 2023? Almost all the money is on the no side of this wager. In fact, a $100 wager that they will not use nuclear weapons by the end of the year only earns you back $106, which is a paltry 5.57%. But then again, I think this one's a slam dunk. At least I really hope so. And for 5.57% for 60 days, that works out to 33.6% APR. So I'm gonna put a bet in here for $50 and click to buy, and voila, here I have my shares wagered in will Russia use a nuclear weapon by the end of the year. As long as they don't, I will be receiving $52.78 back for my $52 investment. And if I'm wrong, I don't think I'm really gonna care about losing this particular bet. I got bigger things to worry about. Pretty cool, huh? What do you guys think? Was that a good bet or a bad bet? I mean, do you think nuclear war is on the way? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, I will tell you that like most things in crypto, there are many countries that are prohibited from using these types of markets. And this includes the United States. It also states clearly in their terms of service that you won't use a VPN to try to circumvent these rules, since a VPN could easily make it look like your computer is in, say, the Netherlands, where this is perfectly legal and acceptable, if you get my drift. Just be careful, guys. Be smart and read the rules for yourself. It would really suck to put in a huge bet, win, and then not be able to collect on some technicality. Now, if you really want to place a huge wager, then you need residency in a crypto-friendly community. And you can have it with just a few NFTs. It's true. Have you heard about Aegea? The 60 ultra-luxurious, multi-million-dollar pavilions and villas being built right now in the Bahamas. They are being exclusively sold as NFTs. The entire community is crypto-friendly, blockchain-built, and their allow list NFTs are available right now. Check out more on this by clicking up here.